Yes, I was just calling to see if I could possibly set something up with you guys. I had a little bit of a scare. I have a very cranky 2-year-old and looked at the prices as well and was like, what in the world? And you're paying this every month. And I was like, yeah. Yes.
Okay, the company you have to call is...
Okay.
Because they'll go out and do it for you. It's L-A-B-E. The guy's name is Brian.
Okay. Okay, and so if they come here and they test and say it's, you know, it's a mold issue severe enough to be cleaned or whatever, then I just call you guys and set that up?
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. No problem.
Bye-bye. Yes, I was just calling to see if I could possibly set something up with you guys, possibly get an air quality test of the house.
2 airs, 1 in, 1 out, 1 in the bathroom, 1 outside the home. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have it if...
You made a mess? Uh-oh. Go ahead. Come on. Come on up. Hold it. On your nose. Right? You do a good job. You do such a good job. I think it might be done. Let me see. Yeah, it's all done. All done. Go ahead, shut it off. Good job. High five. Big boy. Yeah. Hello everybody and welcome to another vlog. Clearly I have some updating for you on life. First and foremost, you see my poor little guy with a cute little panda nebulizer. I had a little bit of a scare. Was it Thursday night or Wednesday night? I can't even remember now. Wednesday night. I noticed that Kane, who was developing a little bit of a cough, but like nothing new to us. If you guys have been around for the last year, you know, we've been talking about nothing but the fact that my kids just keep coughing and my husband and I keep getting sick and whatever. So I thought, whatever, it's a cough, you know, do our normal routine. And Wednesday night, it turned into, I noticed his breathing was pretty labored. I, as just a worrywart in general, I have suspected by overanalyzing that like either one of my kids, like their breathing was off, but like nothing was ever really a problem. However, this night was not the case. Kane was definitely struggling to breathe. It was very labored. He was having the concaving of his ribs and the stridor in his breathing, wheezing, all this and that, to a point where I was up all night. I had him in bed with me and I called 2 local emergency rooms to see what their wait time was because it's 1:30 in the morning and I didn't want to waste his time when he could be like trying to rest and whatever. Long story short, I didn't take him to the emergency room. I didn't sleep and I just watched him all night long, and as soon as his pediatrician's office opened up the next morning, I called to get him in that very same day. He was diagnosed with bronchiolitis. His doctor did believe he could have RSV, though she didn't test, mainly because she just said, I'm gonna treat it the same way as if if I diagnose him bronchiolitis, I'm gonna treat it the same way I'm going to if he has a test come back positive for RSV. The reason it wasn't like rushed to do so is because his oxygen levels were always really good. There was one point in the night, the one bad night, where it got down to like 87, but I also don't know if just his finger wasn't there properly. I mean, he's a 2-year-old, so like I have a pulse ox reader that I honestly highly suggest if you don't have one and you have kids, just to have one. It's just good to have for peace of mind. But I wasn't sure if it was in right and like reading properly, because it was only like 40 minutes later that I put it back on, he was up to a 93. So I was just monitoring and really paying attention. I didn't notice any like flaring of his nostrils or anything like that, to where it was like he was truly like we're in danger, or he's in danger rather. He was diagnosed bronchiolitis and given this nebulizer to help with his breathing because he was struggling a little bit. He did his first treatment in the office that very same day and literally automatically was breathing so much better. It was just such a relief. So we just knew that was going to help him. We got it. He's getting albuterol for that night, Thursday. He did it once in the office and twice that night at home. And by the third treatment, he was breathing literally perfectly, and he slept a full night. He even slept longer than normal. Obviously his body was fighting something, so I think that was also the case, but woke up breathing perfectly fine. He's still, now it is Monday, and he's coughing a bit, especially if he just like overexerts himself playing and whatever, but he's honestly been since Friday, like the very next day, he's been like totally himself. He was anyway just getting tired a little bit more frequently and just obviously like still coughing. So we were just taking it easy. We didn't go anywhere or do anything, and just kind of, you know, let him be home in case he wanted, when he wanted to rest, he was home to do so, and this, that, and the third. So he's, like I said, his breathing is perfectly normal. I'm just giving him the albuterol treatments while I have it here. Plus I just want to keep doing it until we have a follow-up appointment early Wednesday morning, just so the doctor can check and make sure that he's good. We don't need any further treatments and he's healing properly, which I have full belief that that's the case. And yeah, we go from there. But like I said, I'm still just giving the treatments. He was coughing a little bit this morning, gave it to him, hasn't coughed since. I'll probably do it again early evening because he should be fine. So then obviously if I'm noticing he's coughing a bit more, then I'll do it then. Like I said, his breathing has been just perfect since that same night that we went to the doctor. So I was so grateful. I have personally never dealt with something like that with either of my kids, where it was alarming when it came to like breathing, and just, it was a little scary. I was posting things on Instagram, not really details, but I just wanted to thank everybody who reached out. I just appreciate it, having the support and just like the reassurance and everything meant a lot to me, because like I said, I know it's not the worst thing in the world, but it was scary for me. I had never dealt with it before. I've never had to bring a nebulizer home for either of my kids. So with that said, trying to make this one a little less chatty today. With that said, I seem to once again have recovered from my sinus thing. Saturday morning was the first morning in a full week that I didn't wake up with a headache and pressure behind my eyes and in my sinuses to my ears. I'm still having to blow my nose every here and there, but it's nothing crazy, and like knock on wood, I just like hope I get more than a week of relief this time, because it was only a week the last time I had relief before my sinuses acted up again. I am still getting like this feeling every now and again that there's like water in my nose. Not fun. But with that said, I take allergy medicine every single day. I have like literally my entire life. I've always suffered with allergies, seasonal, all year round. I've also never suffered from allergies where it affected my sinuses or my respiratory or anything. I've always just dealt with it with like itchy, swollen eyes, nose, throat, ears, the itchy, dry kind of stuff. I've never dealt with like cold symptoms like people, you know, claim they do. I'm not saying that that's not true. I've never experienced allergies in that way, so I don't think that's the case. Plus it progresses to like full-blown sick. Maverick has been taking allergy medicine. He was prescribed by his doctor for like a just in case, and I'm giving him that every day. Kane, not yet. I'm probably gonna talk to the doctor about that when we go back Wednesday, because I know allergies are getting out of hand and people who have never had it in their life are suffering and whatever. So it brings me to my next point, and then I'm gonna shut up. My last few vlogs have been nothing but me talking, but I just want to give some updates. So I think I mentioned in my last vlog from last week, I don't remember, the potential mold issue in the house. I think I did, because I said if you guys were OGs, you remembered we dealt with black mold in our rental and it was just a shit show. I don't know if we have a mold problem, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm in contact with a company that is actually going to come possibly tomorrow to take a sample of what I think could be mold behind our shower, and then do an air quality test to see if this is something that is an issue. I want to share this because this is like a very real thing, and like as a homeowner now I'm thinking about like just what to do moving forward, and like thank God for homeowners insurance, and hopefully like that can help us out if there's something that we need to situate and whatever. But we're in the process taking the steps to see if there's anything environmentally that we can possibly have control over that could keep us and especially our kids a bit more healthy, considering it just has been a little rough the last year with illnesses. We shall see. Maverick has school today. I woke up late. It's already 10:30. I'm not gonna have time to take a shower before getting to school. I have clothes to put away. Welcome to today's vlog. Thank you for listening to me run my mouth all day long. All right, ready to go get Maverick? Yeah? Let's go get your brother. Bye, baby. Said you were doing so well and making such good choices. I love to hear that. Awesome job. He's cranky. He's tired. Well, I fully intended on asking Maverick how his day at school was and sharing that, but I have a very cranky 2-year-old.
Mama,
So.
Mama.
What? Well, we're gonna go get groceries. And hopefully he falls asleep. Okay, thanks. So Maverick, how was school today?
Good.
What'd you learn?
Z.
The letter Z? What starts with the letter Z?
Zoo.
Zoo and?
Zebra.
Zebra, very good. What sound does it make?
Z. Z.
Very good. Miss Maria said you're doing a really good job. She said that you're very mature. Do you know what that means? What's it mean?
Being good.
Yeah, it means you're being good, but it means that you're being a leader and you're showing other people how to do good things. Your friends.
I was at the lake with Lilybug.
You were what, babe? Hold on, Kane, please.
Lilybug.
Lilybug?
Yeah.
What were you doing with Lilybug?
I was tickling Lilybug.
You were tickling her?
And she fell on her back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad you're doing so good in school, baby.
I can read. See, Mom, look, I can reach my backpack. See? want to get out.
We're not getting out. They're gonna bring it out to us. Okay? When we get home, we'll lay down, okay?
I want to get out.
We're not getting out here.
You have a hash brown too?
You're not... Oh, you're done with that? Okay.
You have a hash brown?
No, I didn't want a hash brown.
Oh. What do you want?
I got an egg McMuffin.
And a big muffin?
Egg McMuffin. Oh my god.
Good?
I haven't had one of these in forever. I forgot how good that like Canadian bacon is. Or ham, whatever it is. I think it's Canadian bacon, right? Good.
I never had the sausage before. Ever.
Yeah.
No way.
Kids used to love Dunkin'.
I used to, but
I introduced them to
I had
sausage
enough
McGriddles. Yeah, I had enough of it.
I had enough of them.
Mm-hmm.
So now I want McDonald's.
So, to wrap this up, because I didn't get to yesterday, I had a really good experience at the 420 Lounge, and I ended up purchasing a CBD oil. Long story short, I'm not going to sit here and bash Equilibria, because I have really liked their products. However, I will say I spoke to an expert who literally, like, he's an expert on CBD. He dedicates his whole life to that 420 Lounge, which is like his company, him and his brother. He was so informational, provided so much information about stuff that I didn't even fully understand, and even went as far as to do some digging and research himself and showed me some digging and research that he did on Equilibria to basically verify that they are definitely upselling. They're overpriced. The fact that they're even promoting that they're for women specifically is a sham, because there's no such thing. He also mentioned how women in general absorb CBD.
No.
You don't want the hash brown?
No.
You sure? Okay. Women absorb CBD better than men anyway. So he said it's a marketing tactic and it's a gimmick and it's a way they can upsell their prices, because it's labeled as something that is essentially clickbait. Like I said, not to bash them. I also told him the amount that I was taking, and he was shocked, because he said there's people that come into his shop, people he's dealt with at shows and things, that have crippling anxiety to the point of being suicidal, that don't even take as much as I take a day. So he was really confused and looked at the prices as well and was like, what in the world? And you're paying this every month? And I was like, yeah. He gave me a sample of what he takes every day when I told him kind of like what the reason is I take it. And he gave me this. It's called Thrival CBD Extract. The brand is called Leaf, L-E-E-F. Leaf Thrival CBD Extract. This one vial, bottle, whatever we'll call it. What? You made a mess?
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll clean it. The great thing about this is that it says, it's just so informative. It has the strain of the cannabinoid on here. It has exactly what it is, because, hold on please, because I do get a full spectrum. So it says the exact amount of milligrams in this bottle of CBD, CBA, CBGA, CBG, CBC, exactly what it's composed of. You want your hash brown?
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, to think that if they were eating, they would just be silent, but of course not. If you guys watched, I have been buying a 1500 milligram bottle of what they called extra strength CBD from Equilibria, as well as their liquid soft gels, and I was taking 50 milligrams during the day and 25 at night. So like I said, he said that was crazy. This bottle is 15 milliliters. I don't know how many milligrams it is. I'm pretty sure it says on here somewhere in total. Maybe not. It might say it on the inside. I don't know. Anyways, I paid $100 for this. Sounds crazy, right? Like, oh, you're only saving $100. False. This is gonna last me up to 3 months. He gave me a sample of it while I was there. Oddly enough, I felt the same way that I did when I first took CBD in general. I think it's because I tend to psych myself out, and my head is thinking, oh, this is something new, you're gonna have a reaction to it. So I did get like a little bit anxious for like a half a second. So he was really reassuring and like talked me down and just kind of chatted with me, and I had a good experience. I slept really well last night. We went over, he showed me a few different options and essentially was kind of like trying to compare what I was taking and why I was taking it and to give me the best option. It is 100% organic, but yeah, essentially I'm paying 33 bucks a month rather than 200. So it's crazy. So I'm finishing up my Equilibria. I just took one of like 2 doses I probably have left from my oil from Equilibria, and then I'm just gonna stick strict to this. I am gonna take a couple drops at night because I think I'm out of my liquid soft gels. I might have one left, I can't remember exactly, but just to kind of get used to this one in particular, adding it while I still have a little bit of Equilibria left. But I can't believe how much money I've wasted on just a gimmicky product. Honestly, it's crazy. And this is also local. For anybody who cares, I'll put like a picture. Well, you guys saw. They're in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, on Route 209, Business Route 209. Always happy to support local companies that help me out. So 420 Lounge, if you're local and you're interested in organic CBD, definitely check them out. Cliff, his name was, his brother Nick wasn't there, and they have another employee, Gabby, I think he said her name was. But Cliff was a super cool guy, super informative, really knowledge on what he was selling and talking about. So I really appreciated all of that. Anyway, I wanted to finish this off by telling you all that I got a little busy last night, so anyways, I have to go in the store and get a money order out for this company that's coming to do the air test and mold test, the sample test for mold in the house. They are coming today. So I have to get a money order and get a few things that I couldn't get at Aldi, and then we're gonna go home and wait for this guy to be here between like 11:30 and 12. Yada yada yada. That's the update. So I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, give this video a thumbs up, please. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're all enjoying your day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Say bye.
Bye. Bye.